Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome back to another video. So we continue where we left off in the exploration of the old Allentown Road, and this is exactly where we stopped the last time, just switching the camera. So this is exactly where we are, and you guys, of course, we can see the new construction that is happening at this main road. And this particular road, it leads to that particular area down there, which is called Furniture Junction, and that particular path leads to another area called Babu College. But this is the route that we are going to use, and this is the route we are going to use in exploring this whole main highway, just to complete it and then find another location. So we start with the video, and of course don't forget to subscribe, share, like and comment as we proceed with the video. So we are off, and since I've been promising you guys a long time that we'll finally do an exploration of this particular way, so just a reminder, this particular highway will directly lead us to the Grafton or the Drake main highway, as this particular highway connects it. And also, just to recap, this is the same highway that we started the old Calabar Town Road with, and this is exactly where it continues. So again, just taking you guys back just to show you guys where we started. So there is exactly where we started, at the junction, and of course we've already done a video of that particular side which connects directly to the old Calabar Town Road. But again, just panning the camera around and showing you guys some of these houses that are located at this particular side as we continue with the exploration of this particular main highway. And just to show you guys how this other side has definitely changed, because this particular section exactly where we are is called Mayemie, which is also another part or another section that is located at this old road, which of course you will definitely compare it to that of the new road, because it is paved all the way, and that is a new construction. And you guys will definitely tell that there are a lot of construction, and I really like exactly how this particular area has been arranged or structured. But I hope the other sections of this old road that is not completed, I am definitely seeing it exactly to be like this particular side once the road has been completely constructed and tarred, just like this particular section. But again, as always, we'll stand here just taking you guys back, and this is exactly where we are. So that is the new construction that I just showed you guys. So a recap, that is exactly where we came from. We started the vlog at Furniture Junction, and we are presently at Mayemie, which is also another section. We have left Allentown behind, and the junction is exactly where I think the Allentown community ends, and also where the Mayemie community starts, and we are exactly at that particular section, as you guys are definitely seeing the amount of new construction that is happening at this particular main highway. But we are here as we continue. So there is also some new projects, just to zoom in and show you guys. there, and also there's also another one right there, and this one, and this other one that is in front of us. But we continue, and as always, continue subscribing, guys. We think as we are very, very close to the target of the 1,000 mark, as we are around 300 subscribers short. So that is a makeshift garage, as you guys are seeing it, and that is a beautiful house right there. But we continue, and as always, you guys, the focus for today's video will be to show you how connected, or how the various communities that are located at this particular section of the country, how they have been connected by this very, very important old roads that have been paved over the years, as you guys are seeing. So this is a new construction project, and of course a shop is already been designated right there, and we are here. So as you guys will notice, this is also a very, very important highway, as it is also another shortcut for some of the drivers that usually try and hide from the traffic wardens and the police. This is the route that they usually take, as this road directly links them to that of the main Grafton Joy highway, just like I initially told you guys. But again, we'll stand here just to take you guys back and pan the camera around and show you guys exactly where we are. So this is exactly where we are. We came from that particular junction at Furniture Junction, and we are at the Mayemie community, still here, just panning the camera around just to show you guys exactly. And as for the architecture, we'll definitely notice that the majority of these houses that are located here were recently constructed, although as we go along there are some buildings that you definitely tell have been here for a very, very long time, before even this road was even being contemplated to be constructed. But we are here as we continue with the video, making progress. And this is also a new construction, and you can see the enterprise, and that is a huge plot or piece of land still here as we continue or make progress. We are here and we move, and hopefully we'll be able to complete this old Grafton road, or this old Allentown Mayemie highway, if we can say that. But we are here, so that is an extension, but a new construction nonetheless, as we continue still here. This is Kaluga Drive, goes all the way inside here, inside there. And a reminder that there are houses or individual lanes that are located at this particular community that we will not be able to explore as we continue with the video. And we are still at Mayemie, which is also another community inside the Allentown community, still here and pushing forward. So we that is a huge house, as you guys are seeing it. So this is Mayemie Drive. It goes all the way up to that particular side, and if I can zoom in, there are also a few large houses located right inside there. But we continue with the vlog, and of course, standing here, we can see, of course, that huge waterway. It links directly to the Owobu Bridge, if I'm not mistaken. Right there, we can see it. And of course, that new construction and the other communities that are at the back of that particular area, which is the Jewish community. And of course, as always, taking you guys back, this is exactly where we are, still at the Mayemie community at Allentown. And taking you guys back, this is exactly where we are. We came from that particular side at Furniture Junction, and this is exactly where we are as we continue with the video. Still here. So this is Cemetery Road, as you guys are seeing it. It goes all the way to that particular side, and there is a cemetery right, I think so, somewhere inside that particular area, but we'll not be able to explore that particular side. As always, the focus will be to pay attention at the exploration of this main highway, because that is a telecom star. Wow, a new construction project right at the center or at the middle of the road. So this is a scrap metal yard, and of course there's a sign there warning those that usually encroach or grab individuals' land. And we can stand here again just to give you guys a view of the Jewish community right there, as you guys are seeing it. So we continue with the video, and of course, as for the overall atmosphere, this is a residential area. Although, just like other parts of the country, those that are usually situated at this main road, since this road is a very, very busy one and an important one at that, they usually find it very, very noisy because of the cars, bikes, and heavy duty vehicles that usually make use of this road during the day. But those that have houses that are located in the extreme end or the intersections of the Mayemie community, I think they have a more quiet surrounding than this particular main highway. But we are here, that is a new construction project. Still here, pushing forward, and hopefully we'll try and make it to the Grafton market, which is the focus of this video, and ultimately we'll end the vlog at the Grafton main highway, just to show you guys how interconnected this particular site is. And there's also another community within this particular area that we'll try and explore in the coming days, and that will be the Town community, a new construction project. That one also still here. So this is also another huge piece of land as you guys are seeing it. We are here still at Mayemie and pushing forward. There. Still here as we continue. So again, I think standing here we'll definitely see various communities that are located, and of course we'll see Jewel Junction standing right here, but I'll just find somewhere to stand and have a clear shot of this particular area so you guys will definitely see how huge and large Owogu Bridge is. So we are here, and of course these are construction projects, that one, this one, that one over there, and zooming in just to show you guys the beautiful and huge Owogu Bridge that connects these various communities that are located around this particular side. And right there in the distance is Jewel Junction, and of course other areas that are located in those hilly parts of the country of this particular area, Koso Town and other areas, as you guys are seeing it right there. So we'll just pan the camera around and try to go as far as we can, and of course taking you guys back. This is exactly where we are, still at Mayemie and pushing the video forward. We continue, and as always, bear with me as we have a lot to see and a lot to discover on this exploration of this old Allentown road, which still continues, or which continues up to Grafton. So if I can stand here, that was the building or the construction that I was trying to explain to you guys, that I think a proposed gas station and a very large mall is proposed to be built there, but since it's not completed yet, we'll definitely not know exactly how feasible that particular project is unless it is completed. So I think we saw it very clearly from this other side, and we are still here just exploring. So just to point exactly what I was saying, you guys can feel the quietness of this particular side or this area. If not for the cars that frequent this area, this is the super residential and quiet area. So you guys will definitely tell when the cars are not passing, it's quiet. But again, I'll take you guys back, panning the camera around and showing you guys exactly where we came from. So still here, that is exactly where we came from. And of course we started the vlog at Furniture Junction at Allentown, and we are still at the Allentown community, but in another section called Mayemie. And of course this is the other side, or this other section of this particular location where I am at. But we continue with the video as we will definitely tell that this road is somehow still not completed yet, but we continue and we hope we are able to complete this particular video and try and focus on another location. But again, bear with me as we still have a lot to see, a lot of areas to discover, and that is a huge compound right there. But we are here. So Aminu Estate, I think it's somewhere inside that particular side, and that is the sign. But we are here, and of course the signs that this particular road was carved out of a very large hill of dirt, as you guys can see the evidence of it, as there are houses right up there. But we continue, and standing from this particular side, you will definitely see that huge waterway that empties right through the Ogu Bridge and ultimately into those swampy areas right there as we zoom in just to show you right there. And of course the view again from this particular side, capturing all those beautiful houses that are near those very, very huge hills, and a new construction project right there. And panning the camera around, taking you guys back, still here at the exploration or exploring. So again, this, as you guys are seeing, it is an individual's land. It's very, very tough. I mean, just imagine trying to structure that particular plot and carve out exactly the type of building that you will want. And the evidence is right here, just to show you some of the constraints that individuals that usually have very huge houses at this particular areas. So you see, all these dirt needs to be cleared first before a foundation needs to be erected, and then of course the building starts. So again, a word of motivation, you guys are doing a great job. Very, very large house. Still here as we continue with the video. And of course a reminder, share to as many of your contacts as possible, as we are 320 subscribers short. So keep subscribing, keep sharing the videos, and help me attain the 1,000 mark. So that is a structure, as you guys are saying it, and it is being carved out a road. It's not easy, but again, we'll stand somewhere around here. Just want to show you guys this huge waterway or river, if I can describe it like that. Yeah, so it starts right there, it goes all the way there, and it passes through and under the Ogu Bridge and empties at those swampy river areas that of course we have already seen. And of course the view from that particular side, and taking you guys back. So this is exactly where we are, and this new construction project, as you guys are seeing it. It is very, very difficult developing a piece of land at this particular very, very hilly sides, but I think some of you guys, some of the individuals that have houses around here have found some way somehow to walk around it, as is evident at this particular building. you guys are seeing it, and that is a new construction project. But we continue, and hopefully we make progress and try and complete the exploration of this particular Grafton or Mayemie or Allentown highway, as this particular road connects these communities. But we are here and we are pushing forward, and just to remind you guys, there are houses on both sections, but this other side, this left hand side, the land is a little bit steep, so as you guys are seeing it, there are houses down there, but unless you are at this particular side is when you'll be able to see it. And of course, new construction project, as you guys are seeing it, all the way to that particular side right there, and of course that new construction project right there, and this one, this other one also. But we are here as we continue pushing it further and further and further, and of course that new construction project, and over there also. We are here, and of course this is an individual spot right here. It's very, very difficult to see. A reminder, we are still here exploring the Allentown / or the Mayemie community, which will ultimately lead us to the Grafton main market and ultimately the Grafton Jewel highway. But we are here as we continue with the video. So again, for those of you that are looking for locations, this is also another location which you guys will definitely tell that is not a remote location anymore, because since we started the vlog we have definitely seen a very, very large number of construction projects, beautiful houses. And although the essentials, which are a bank, of course there is a school, a bank, a school, a hospital, we've not come across one yet, but of course there are hospitals around the neighboring communities around Calabar town and the Jewel areas. But this is also a very, very nice location, and most of these houses or these plots of these vacant plots here are definitely for sale, but as always it depends to the contacts that you have, and as always the price. But we continue with the video, and that is a huge construction project right there as we continue with the video. And of course this is a bridge, and just like other areas, water is being pumped to that particular tanker right there, and this type of water is usually used in construction. So just to let you guys know, and this is a bridge. It's not a very large one, it's a very, very short one that connects both communities, this particular one and that of the Grafton market or the Grafton community. But again, just taking you guys back and showing you guys exactly where we are. So there is the other waterway that I think links exactly to the other one that I initially showed you guys. And this is exactly where we are. We came right from there, and I'll just pan the camera on. So this is the bridge, a very short one. It starts from here and goes all the way to where that plant is. That is exactly where the bridge ends. But will pan the camera around again just to show you guys some of the construction projects and the houses that are located at this particular section right there. But again, this is a workshop, but again, we will continue, and of course a new construction project. And also I think that building is almost completed but not yet, and a new construction project right there. So we will continue with the video and make progress. We continue with the video and make progress. And there's also a very large building right here. And don't get me wrong, yeah, it is developed gradually, but it is not all full and still in the process of developing. But of course, as you guys will definitely see, there are inhabitants and very nice houses and buildings. So although since we started, I think only around that junction area was where we saw some amount of shops and enterprises. But coming to this particular side, and again I will stand here just taking you to that particular side and zooming in so we will not miss those other areas that are on the further end of that particular side. And just standing here and showing you this other waterway that connects, and of course those other communities right over there. And we can see some plantations that are very close to the waterway right down there, as we are seeing it. And the plantations continue all the way to that particular side, as we are seeing it right there. And of course those other areas, but this is it. And standing here, I think you can get a clear shot of the plantations that continue all the way to that particular side, and those houses that are on the hilly side of that particular area, and this other side, as we make progress with the video. And again, just taking you guys back and showing you guys that this is exactly where we are. Still not yet at the destination of our vlog, but we continue, and we came from that particular side and we've crossed that particular bridge, and this is exactly where we are. We can stand here and have a panoramic view of this particular section and some of those houses that are located. And of course there is the waterway that I just showed you guys, and panning the camera around, you guys, as other, just like other areas, you guys will definitely tell that most of these houses, you will definitely tell that they were recently constructed because of the colors of their roof. But I could be wrong, and this is exactly how this other section of the view from this particular side is. And of course we can see that new construction project right there, and these other plantations that are located right down there, and other areas right over there. But we continue with the video, and just of course a reminder, with us standing there and seeing those beautiful houses crowded or packed together, you will think that, or you will wonder, how exactly do these individuals manage to go to their different destinations? But there are access roads all around those particular areas, just to let you guys know, as most of these plots of land or these areas have found a way to carve out access roads that leads directly to their buildings or construction project. So that is just to put it out there, and we continue with the video as we are slowly approaching the Grafton side, or the Grafton market, that is very close to the junction or the main Joy highway, which is the target for this particular video. But again, we still have some minutes more before the completion of the vlog. So this is exactly where we are, and just taking you guys back and showing you guys exactly where we came from. So we've crossed the bridge and walked all the way to this particular side, and this is exactly where we are. We are at the Grafton main market side, or the Grafton junction, the market that is located very close to the main highway. So this is exactly where we are, and I'll just pan the camera around as usual. That is a welding shop before we continue with the video. And we continue with the video and make progress as we are here. So this is Kebby Drive, or Kebby Drive. It goes all the way down on that particular side, and of course there is a new construction project right there. But we are here at the Grafton section of the main market, at the Grafton side. That is exactly where we are, and of course this was the focus for today's video, as this is the more economic or the business side of this particular area. But as we go along, we'll try and capture as much as we can, and of course those new construction projects, as you guys are seeing them. But we are here and we continue to make progress, and of course you guys will definitely notice that this is the more business side, or the business centered area of this Grafton community. As you guys will see that there are a lot of shops and businesses that are located at this particular side or section. But we are here as we move forward, just pushing the video as further as we can, just to try and complete the exploration of this particular main Grafton highway, as this is, or that is the focus for today's video. But again, just stand here and trying to take you guys back. So this is exactly where we are, at the more economic, or the Grafton market side of this particular highway, and we are very, very close to the main Grafton Joy highway. Just to recap and show you guys, we came from that particular side, and this is exactly where we are. And you guys will see that the majority of the houses that are located at this particular area are shops that are selling various goods and rendering various services. And this is the main motor road, Grafton, and we have left the Allentown or the Mayemie section of this particular main highway, and we are at the Grafton section. But again, I'll try and cross just to at least have a balanced view of both sides or both sections of this particular main market as we continue, and we are coming very close to the vlog, but we are here and we continue with the video. So this is exactly what I was telling you guys about. This is the Grafton market, and you guys will definitely see the activity or the bustling of this particular section. But again, just taking the camera back and showing you guys exactly where we are. So we came from that side, and this is exactly where we are. So this is the main motor road, Grafton, and of course we've already started this road since Allen Town, and this is exactly the Grafton side or the Grafton main highway section of this particular area. So I'll just take you guys back as I have to pause the vlog as there were a lot of copyrighted songs being played. So this is the more quiet side with no songs that are being played. So this is exactly where we are. We walk all the way from that particular side, and this is exactly where we are. But I'll just pan the camera around so you guys will see the different businesses and the stores that are located at this particular main highway as we make progress with the video. And we are coming very, very close to the end of this particular vlog. Still here and trying to capture as much as we can, or as much as possible, as we are coming very, very close to the end of this particular vlog. So we are still here making progress, and ultimately we'll come to the end of this particular vlog as we are at the Grafton section of this particular vlog. So still here trying to show you how busy and how crowded this particular market section is of this main highway. But again, this is exactly how it is as we continue with the video and ultimately push as further as we can as we are coming. So these are the other vehicles that usually take individuals from the Grafton community to the Bombay community. So this is, we are here and we continue with the video. So this is exactly where we will end the vlog, as this is the section, or this is exactly where this road ends, as it leads directly from, as it starts from the Calabar Town community, and it also connects the Wellington community and other areas around the country. So this same way also intersects with this main Grafton Jue highway, which is right there. And here is exactly where we stopped the vlog that we did the last time of this particular main highway. So this is all we'll have time for, but again, I'll just take you guys back and show you guys exactly where we are. So this is exactly where we are. That is the Grafton market section, and we've already done an exploration of that particular section, and this is exactly where we are. So I'll just pan the camera around. So that is the old Camp Road, Grafton, and this is the main Grafton Jewelry Highway. So that is the video, and until again I catch you guys.